We are in a world where there's so much coming to us and so many systems of oppression feeding on our systems, trying to pull us into forgetting who we are and trying to pull us into norms and cultures that we haven't even defined for ourselves over time. Particularly, I think for Black women, we feel this because we're a lot of us are carrying the weight of our traditions over generations, cultures, sometimes even the weight of Black excellence, Black girl magic, and respectability politics. And it can be really easy for this world to make us tired, to get us tired. And actually what capitalism wants us to do, what trauma wants us to do, the manufactured entry points to trauma wants us to do is to become tired, is to forget our power, and also to forget the connection we have to community. And one of the ways that we can explore healing is through remembering. And remembering that, or refusing to forget, I like to think of it that way. Remembering and refusing to forget the power that we have. And as much power that we do have, we also have soft landings. We also have the ability to pause and figure out what we'd like to attune to, what we want to return to, and leverage breath, movement, community, rest, joy, and all of the physical and spiritual, emotional, mental pleasures and curiosities that can bring us into not only the places that we can choose from and act from, but also the many, many soft landings that we already have within us. Yoga, especially the Advaita Vedanta philosophy of non-duality, which is my favorite way to orient myself, teaches us that we're not separate from the things that we want. If we envision rest and peace and safety, it is because we are already those things. Our bodies are miraculously designed to literally create hormones that bring us to the cycles of safety and peace. And I think one of the ways we can explore healing and liberation is remembering that we have the leverage to actually take a past or present experience and leverage and decide how heavy we want to carry it. And so I invite you to this practice, this idea that you aren't far from the energy that you are seeking. You aren't far from the rest. You aren't far from the joy. You aren't far from the centering. You already have it. You just have to figure out how to enter it and then allow yourself, trust yourself to land into it. And so one thing to consider is, what is the revolution that's sitting inside of you? If capitalism and racism and colorism and traditions are asking you to not love yourself, and the soft landing is radical self-love and prioritizing your care, what does that mean for you? What is the revolution asking you to rest in? And what energies would you like to attune to? And what is that attunement asking you to let go of? What is that attunement asking you to remember all the time? And what is that attunement asking you to release and to trust?